Students, a very good morning to all. Our college dean has opened the orientation asking one question, and the question is, what do you want to become in life? There were so many answers from all over the place, and even I have asked this question to some of the students who are sitting here. I can recognize some of the familiar faces whom I have met earlier, and I have got a varied responses. So someone want to become software engineer in a great company, someone want to build their own product, and someone want to learn new skills, someone want to follow their passion, and someone even mentioned, I still remember, they want to become a singer. Irrespective of what your dream is, there are some fundamental qualities and fundamental traits that everyone has to build in these 4 years, in the time that they have in the next 4 years. So to build these qualities, and what are those qualities, I think a lot of light has already been shed by the Honorable VC sir and the ma'am. But I still want to give my take on it, on what should they be. And before I go ahead, we are very fortunate enough and we are very lucky to have gotten an opportunity to work with such a forward-thinking university and to a place where students come from different kinds of backgrounds and different kinds of programs are offered at the same time. So you might not know the value of it, but I can give you a few examples. How many of you know Steve Jobs? Almost everyone, right? So Steve Jobs, while doing his graduation, so what he did is he randomly took a class which was not offered to engineering, but which was offered to design major students, which is on calligraphy. So calligraphy stands for the art of creating beautiful fonts, the art of creating beautiful letters, okay, how the spacing should be, how the curves should be, etc. So during his time, where personal computers have not been a mainstream, have not been at all. So there used to be industrial grade computers with these 8-bit digits. So all the numbers used to be in a 8-bit format. So Steve Jobs accidentally took that class. He fell in love with the concept of calligraphy. So he fell in love with the intricacies which goes into designing beautiful systems. He never know how it is going to help him going forward, right? So he might not have a clue, but he just followed his curiosity, and he has this opportunity to enter that class because he has been part of a university where all the different kinds of people are available there. But fast forward 15 years, when he founded Apple, when he was designing the world's first personal computer, he used this knowledge, he used this understanding of what goes into designing beautiful fonts and created the very first concept of fonts in a personal computer. So today we use computers with different fonts, and it has been evolved multifold, but the first ever person to imagine it, to implement it, and to take it to the whole world has gotten his inspiration from one of the places where he randomly entered and where his curiosity led to. Okay, so that's the advantage of being part of such an integrated campus where everyone is having their own major, their own interest. So even though you might not be formally taking courses, but you get to encounter with these students, you get to talk to them, you get to understand what goes into their subjects as well. And when you combine it with technology, that's where the magic happens. In scientific terms, we can call it as cross-pollination, right? So when you are combining technology with healthcare, when you are combining technology with design, when you are combining technology with different kinds of other fields, then you are going to create products, then you are going to create solutions which are going to impact humanity at a large scale. So going back to the original question where what do you want to become? So again, there are many answers from you as well in the earlier discussions. But here both NIAT and ADYPU, both of us have a shared dream of making you into technology leaders and entrepreneurs. So technology leaders and entrepreneurs means you're going to pick problems which are going to impact India at scale and the world at scale and solve them and create meaningful impact. And you are at a very fortunate time where technology is evolving very, very rapidly. You know what is the advantage with that? Let's take the top 20 valuable companies in the world. Almost all of them are internet-based companies, right? So they have made pivotal shift in how they operate when internet was introduced. They saw this opportunity, they grabbed it and they created beautiful products and solutions today, and they are top 20 companies, right? And now we are seeing a fundamental shift in technology on how fast AI is evolving and how fast AI is changing the whole landscape. So you have the advantage of thinking fresh. So there are many legacy companies, so they will have their own challenges. They will have their own advantage. Maybe they might be having capital. Okay, they might be having a lot of money to build solutions using AI, but they will not have. Most of them will not have this fresh perspective. It is going to be your edge. So you are going to become that underdog who is working silently on building the next $1 billion or even $1 trillion company. We wish you that each of you take on those problem statements, learn technological skills, implement solutions, and create impact at scale. And one of the important qualities, and some of the important qualities already has been mentioned by our VC sir as ABCDs of engineering. So I'll try to take it from backwards. So maybe with D, first you have to dream big. Okay, so you have to dream big. Your dream should be big enough so that others should laugh at you when you share your dream. That's when we call it as your dream. So even when you take Mark Zuckerberg, when he invented or created the first version of Facebook, okay, he was not limiting it to his boardroom. He doesn't want to just leave it as a project. He wants to change the fundamental way people interact with each other. And it is dreaming big, right? So maybe he might not know the whole plan on how to go about it, how to do those, on how to implement that, but he still hold on to it, right? So, and the next one is curiosity. So as I already told you, you should have childlike curiosity. Like when you are 6 years old or 5 years old, do you remember how many questions you ask to everyone whom you meet? Okay, you have questions about everything you see, everything you touch, everything you feel, right? So you should have that childlike curiosity in you. When you are genuinely curious, you try to understand things. You try to find ways to understand, to learn, okay, to talk about it. So, but you should instill the university, the platform here will be doing some things to instill curiosity in you, but you have to follow that. You have to follow your curiosity, okay? And next goes believing in yourself. So you want to dream big, okay, you have the curiosity, but you should also believe in yourself. So how many of you believe that you're going to become great technology leaders and entrepreneurs of tomorrow? So I should tell you this thing, yeah. Irrespective of whether you are believing it or not, or how much you are believing it or not, we 100% believe that each of you are capable enough to become a future technology leader. We as a system, we believe in you, and we do everything that can support you to achieve your dream. And VC sir has already told you that you can walk in anytime, share your idea, and the system is going to support you. I don't think anywhere you can get that kind of opportunity. These three things, dreaming big, curiosity, believing in yourself, and the last one, if I have to go in reverse, A stands for ADYPU and NIAT. So the opportunity is same for everybody. Okay, the platform is same for everybody. Okay, but it is on you who can leverage this opportunity, who can leverage the platform. Even though the platform is same for everybody, you have to put in conscious effort to make the best use of it. So every choice that you make, every conscious choice, every friend that you make, every topic that you choose to learn is going to, you don't know how much of it is going to impact you, but it is going to impact you in a big time. I wish you all very best in terms of nurturing your curiosity, leveraging the platform enough, and we are here to support you, and we are here to realize our shared dream of making you a technology leaders of tomorrow, and wish you all the best and welcome you all to the new journey of your life.